Hey pen peeps, it's Troy and I'm back. Yeah, I know it's been a while. This has been an incredibly busy season for us as a family, for me personally, as well as for me professionally. So, I'm here to do another video, clue you in on a few things, show you some recent acquisitions and stuff that's still on the way. So, speaking of on the way, not this weekend, but next weekend, Conference Champions, baby. New England Patriots, Conference Champions. Yeah, all you Patriot haters are going to hate. Doesn't bother me. Oh, let's see. What's been up? Let's see, we've had holidays. I've had a heavy workload. At work, we're doing a huge project. I'll just go ahead and take this off because so you can see, without that shade there. But had a really heavy workload, got a huge project at work that's taking up a lot of my my free time because I'm putting in a lot of overtime and getting this stuff done. We've had snow days. I'm in North Carolina. I live in the South, but we still had snow days that I kept the kids at home and there's no quiet time to be able to record. Let's see, we've had vacation. My wife and I went off to Grand Turk, the Dominican Republic, Aruba, and Curacao on a cruise ship out of Miami, so that took a week and a half. And then when I came home, found my computer dead. My old PC, I knew I was having a few power issues with it, but it decided it was going to totally give up the ghost, so it was dead. So slapped the hard drive in a new tower, and, well, it's telling me that there's a patch that's preventing boot up of that hard drive. So I was, really? So had to go out and buy a brand new computer, slap some new software on it. I was able to salvage a lot of my old files off from the old hard drive because I've got the equipment to do it. So had to go through all of that, including my software for the video production. All that had to be redone. So I've had a few new acquisitions, not a lot of them lately, even though I've been planning some videos. So let's talk about a few of my new acquisitions. One of the things, Marte Modena, I believe that's how you pronounce the website, is an Italian website, and I know a lot of people have purchased from them, and I know some of the pens that I've got have indirectly come from them because I've bought them used from collectors who are paring down their collection, and that's where they got them. But they have an auction site portion of the website where people are auctioning off various fountain pens. So you know that I'm into Waterman pens if you've watched this channel for any length of time, and so I bought a pen through there, a Waterman pen, and I won the auction. It was 10 euros was the purchase price of the pen. So I ordered a Waterman Graduate. Now, a couple of things that I found. Number one, you win it for 10 euros, they're charging 20 euros to ship it. Really? Twice as much to ship it as it was to get the stupid pen. Was not happy about that. But anyway, the Waterman Graduate. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. You know what it looks an awful lot like? Looks an awful lot like this. The Waterman Torsade. You see the Torsade has got the a thinner clip that comes down and curves, whereas the Graduate has a squared off clip like this. So they are both very similar. Here is the Graduate, here is the Torsade. So anyway, just thought you'd like to know about that. That is one experience that I had. I won't make that mistake because you don't find out how much shipping is until after you've already won and are about to pay for the auction because you've already committed to buy. They don't tell you how much shipping was going to be. So, let's see, what else? One other addition that I've gotten, I haven't played with it yet, but I do like piston fillers and I do like demonstrator models. So heard some people talking about the Wingsung 3008, which I have purchased. I have not played with it yet, so I can't tell you much about it, but I got what I thought was the best looking one that I could find, and it was fairly inexpensive, a couple of dollars, and that's about it, delivered to my door. Next is something that I have looked at. I saw online for about $12. I have ordered some of their products in the past, Thornton's. I've used some Thornton's ink before, and as well as cartridges. Had no problems with it whatsoever. And I saw online where Thornton's brand comes in disposable pens. I looked at that for $12 for a pack of 12. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I went ahead and ordered them and took out every last one of them. And they wrote the first time. So that's pretty cool. Started writing with one. I said, these write very, very well. They're smooth. I kind of like them. So I had actually done a full review of this particular pen. And then I had a problem, though. I took one and I set it down for a little bit. And I'm not talking like weeks. I'm talking just a couple hours later, pick it up yet again and go to write with it, and it was hard starting. Hard starting. Almost every single time lately. Hard start, and it doesn't seem to matter which one I use. So I had actually done a review and even discussed that. I was going to publish a full video on it, but I don't know if I want to do a whole video on a disposable. I thought it was going to be a really good alternative to the Pilot Varsity. The venerable, popular, and reliable Pilot Varsity. I was hoping these Thorntons would be just as good, if not even potentially better, because the nib on these, I think, is better than on the Pilot. The problem is they don't write very well. Now, meaning it's hard starting. Once they're starting, they write smoothly and they write nicely. I went back and I looked when I actually did the production, and these were not $12 anymore. They were marked down to $9. So, good grief. So I've given a few of these away. So hopefully people have had good success with them. I got like 2 packs of these laying around now. But Thornton's, a little disappointed only because it's hard starting each and every time. But once they start, they write really, really well. So if anybody's looking for an alternative there, you can search for those online. What else? Oh, still on the way. I've got 3 custom-made pens that are still going to be shipped. One of the things, Birmingham pens out of Pittsburgh area. I've ordered from Birmingham 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times so far. All the Christmas gifts that we gave away to family and to friends, Birmingham had a sale going on pens with gift boxes. So we had actually looked at doing something like that with pens, and we found a decent deal through them. It was really the gift box that was going to sell it for us. I've been buying inks through Birmingham for a while, and gee whiz, after I started buying them, now I'm seeing other people that are buying them and starting to review them. And as far as I know, I was the first one really to even touch on them, to mention them. And now I'm seeing some people who are very well known in the pen community doing reviews, starting to talk about Birmingham pens and their inks. I just found that very interesting. So I've been talking about them for almost a year now. So Nick, the owner of Birmingham Pens, has started turning his own acrylic fountain pens, and I've got one of those on order. His first output he only had 10. I was one of the 10. So I've got that on order. He said potentially this weekend he would be working on it and getting it out. So I should have a review of that when it shows up. Jim Hines, if you follow Larry's Fountain Pens video channel, then you've probably seen some Jim Hines creations. I contacted Jim. I have on order a pen through him, and when I get it, I'll do a review on that. I still got 3 Chinese pens on order. I've got basically a clone of a Lamy All-Star on the way, as well as a couple more Jinhao models that have been requested by people for me to look at and to potentially review. So I've got 2 of those on order. Also, just recently, within the past several days, I was traveling for work, and along the way I saw this little antique mall. Antique shops sometimes are places you can find decent deals on vintage fountain pens, and sometimes not. It's hit or miss. I live in a town where the entire motif of the town tends to be antiques. So I've gone to some antique shops, and I found a couple of decent deals on fountain pens, usually from the 40s, 50s, 60s, that kind of thing. And sometimes you can get a good deal. Other times they really don't know how to price their product, and they're trying to get their entire profit for that space that they're renting to have that little shop on a single pen, it seems. Well, I found an old Osmoroid pen at one particular little antique shop a couple days ago. And they wanted a little more money than I was willing to pay. I've heard of Osmoroid. Not familiar with it, only because I've never touched one, never owned one. But it was a lever filler, probably from the 1940s, maybe into the 50s. And it's an English manufactured fountain pen. And I looked at it, it was kind of rough condition. I figured I can replace the ink sac good enough, but is it going to be in decent shape? And they wanted like $38 for it. I said, nah, I'm not going to take that risk on that. So I got on eBay, took a look, and I found one for about $15 for the same model with a different style nib on it. So I went ahead and ordered that. So that is all on the way. So just a tip for people who are shopping, you don't have to jump on it. Some planned upcoming reviews. I'll probably do one of each of the custom pens. I've got I already told you about one that's on order that was like 11 months. I still got to wait several more months for it to show up. A Mont Blanc 221 vintage fountain pen. I plan on doing a full review of that. We've recently got one of those. Or actually, I bought it months ago and just gave it to my wife for Christmas a little bit ago. And I already told you that I did a video on those Thornton disposable pens, and I just went ahead and deleted it because I didn't like the way it came out. So, but I'm pretty sure I've got some more in the hopper. I've got some more that have been requested. I haven't forgotten about this YouTube channel, but like I said, I've just been up to my eyeballs. Between being a dad to 3 boys, and having a wife and taking some time off on vacation, in the holidays, it has been so busy lately. Today is the first day I've really had time to do much of anything around the house, much less to be able to sit and record a video. And then with a computer going belly up and having to start all over again, buy a new computer, build it up with all the software that I wanted, download stuff. And this will be the first video that I've produced on the new computer, so hopefully the software will work well, and we'll see if the computer goes faster in producing it. So anyway, that's about it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and we'll have more videos forthcoming, and hopefully I'll get some time to be able to do some more time with you guys. Thanks.